All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are in Rockford, Illinois for the Open Illinois protest, and there's a petition circulating around to recall J.B. Pritzker as the governor of Illinois. For one, extending the lockdown. Awesome. Cool. The other guy's live streaming. That's good to know. All right. We've got our protest photographer across the street here. But yeah, we're trying to get J.B. Pritzker recalled. We've got about 50, 60 people to send it so far. Because the reasons why they want him recalled is, one, he's issued a lot of unconstitutional orders with locking down churches, businesses, and he's been fining people left and right for simply trying to get a job and go to work, things of that nature. The usual stuff you've been hearing time and time again with the other governors in the blue states. And a lot of people are really upset that he continued the lockdown. It was supposed to go from 2 weeks to a month. Now it's going on to maybe 3 months, Especially seeing as how when they propped up the McCormick place, because everyone was worried that it was going to be filled to the brim with people sick with the illness, So, yeah, God forbid you can't say the this or that or the other on certain platforms or else they throw you off. So, you got to be a little creative with it. But, yeah, a lot of people are upset because they closed down the hospitals, they closed down a lot of the businesses, and the McCormick place propped up with the Army and Corps of Engineering and wouldn't let the press and nobody in, and then next, within a couple weeks, they were shut down. But, J.B. Pritzker said, despite the fact that McCormick's closed down, we still need to stay on lockdown. There's still a lot to be concerned about, and a lot of people beg to differ. So they want him recalled as governor. Oh, now we're live. Oh, boy. So I was in the middle of a rant, and I didn't even know that we were live. All right, well, let's see here. Let me go check the status of everything. All right. Anyways, apologies for that confusion here. Hey, guys. Anyways, we are live from Rockford, Illinois, over at East State Street and Perryville Road. This is the Rockford, Illinois protest to open the state of Illinois, and there's been a petition circulating around for a good minute here to have J.B. Pritzker recalled as the governor of Illinois. Reasons for it is he's done quite a few unconstitutional things. A lot of people don't like the fact that he's extended the lockdown on several occasions, and they're fairly upset that he's considered churches to be non-essential and a handful of other businesses to be non-essential, and those people have just had a hard time getting work. And as you can see here, we've been getting a fair amount of support here from the locals. Hopefully some of them will come over and sign the petition, because I as well have not been too fond of J.B. Pritzker, anti-Trump Democrat governor who fancies himself a male feminist, pretty communist-leaning and the likes, and just like some of the other governors, he was not considering the Bill of Rights or the Constitution when he decided, all right, we're going to lock everyone down and we're going to start arresting and finding them. So we're going to see how that goes.
Looks like a bit overcast there.
Just a little bit. I mean, if it rains, it'll be all right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I set up everything on my end. You basically got the helm because I got to run to the store for them really quick. So I'll be right back.
All right, cool. All right, you go do what you got to do. I got it situated. We'll be here for about 2 hours roughly, unless it rains and pours and stuff. Then I'll just start hanging out underneath my sign. But I let people know that there's been a petition circulating around to have J.B. Pritzker recalled as the governor for passing a series of unconstitutional edicts, laws, and so on.
Good. Definitely let them know.
Will do. With my other camera, I'll try and get a picture of it and blur out the names, because it's got like a good at least 200 words roughly when I took a look at it. It's got a nice little speech attached to it as far as to why the citizenry wants him recalled for governor.
Right.
But, Don't want to necessarily dox the people who are signing the petition, myself included. So yeah,
True, I got you.
yeah. So I just did my best to paraphrase it, which is basically he's been unconstitutional, and oh, that was so cool. I could have get that was almost a high five. That was awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Before I forget, like a lot of people around by they got like a lot of funky looking flags. There's a lot of stuff going on. Definitely see if anyone's got a statement. You might get something that's really cool.
Oh, by all means, yeah. After I get a little bit of footage here, I'm gonna go and ask the lady that's been passing around the petition.
All right, cool. All right, let me go.
Because I definitely. Yeah, you go get lunch, man. I'm good.
Well, it's not for me. It's for them. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, cool. This is looking pretty good here so far, ladies and gentlemen. We are slightly overcast, but so far it doesn't look like it's decided to rain on us, so we should be all right. As you can see here, we've got a good amount of good-loving American patriots. We got one guy over here with a Trump 2020 flag. It's good to see more supporters. We got about two different folks here with the Gadsden flag, which is also a good thing, too. You know, most of us here in Illinois have a good chunk of history with being in the Minutemen and such, and with the Continental U.S. Army. That and during the Civil War, shoot, Chicago was a major supply port. This is going good. Try and get some additional footage here of everybody. Now let's see here. All right, try situating the camera like so and see if that works out a little bit better. Here, let me put my sign up so you can get some blockage there so you can light yourself. Absolutely.
Cheap Chinese lighters.
God dang, made in China. Shoot, I should have brought my matches.
They work from my Zippo. Made in America and work.
Oh, hell yeah.
You say you're out here from Chicago?
Yes, sir. Came all the way from Chi-Town.
So you're not having protests there today?
Not today, no. It was last Saturday. I missed it. They had it over at the Thompson Center.
So you're welcome out here.
Yeah, that took a little bit of a good trip. Shoot. Hope I didn't cancel anything here. Okay, nope. We're good.
Chicago, that's my hometown.
Nice.
I grew up in Westchester, just south of O'Hare.
Oh, nice.
Lawrence and Pulaski.
Oh, nice.
That's Chicago.
Yeah. I was originally from around like 115th and Kedzie, Mount Greenwood. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I missed last Saturday because I didn't know there was going to be a follow-up to the Thompson Center May 1st protest. Yeah, thank you. Good to be here. Nashville? Oh, wow. Oh, I'm sure they did, the bastards.
Oh, they showed up. They ran.
They always run. They're chicken.
They showed up with bats, and it's a open carry state.
Don't
They had to have a
Oh, that's hysterical. Yeah, Antifa brings baseball bats to a gunfight. Yeah, not a smart idea.
They came up.
Yeah.
To the park where they're being held. And they got the glass vestibule and they looked out and they're standing there and they got worked for the phone company out here and they kept sending us to the bad side of Chicago.
Oh, sounds like they're constantly trying to move you guys around.
Well, they got deals with the government. If there's any disaster,
Yeah.
to the bad area first.
Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with those. Yeah, take care of the ghettos first, because that's more money. Because it's insured by the government, even if they literally destroy everything, which usually happens. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, like I've heard of several people who just work on the cameras, and when they set up the traffic cameras, they literally have to have the police guard them. Because some of the gang members will just go see, oh, hey, there's a guy working on my territory, and he'll start shooting at him. So, you know, the cops literally got to go, hey, what the heck you doing here in your own neighborhood? And the guy goes, oh, I'm going to go shoot that guy. Oh, hey, maybe I'll shoot you. You know, as gang members for you.
They don't stop doing that.
Now. Oh, yeah. God forbid. You know.
They don't stop it here either.
I imagine, yeah, no, that's the thing that drives me nuts, is it's like, oh, every gang-related crime automatically becomes racism by default, because it's like, you know, they just go look at it as an ethnic thing and not, like, a law thing, where it's like, it's a legal matter, it's not a racial matter, it doesn't matter, you know, what the ethnicity the dude is, you know, he's gang-banging, he's shooting, he's looting, he's stealing, he's dealing his crack and cocaine accessories, you know.
66 shootings, COVID-related in Chicago this weekend.
That one surprised me. COVID shootings, yeah. Yeah, that's the latest one. I've heard a little bit about that, yeah, where even the gang shootings and shit, they're declaring it COVID.
They hit 4 in a couple of days.
That don't surprise me.
COVID-related, probably.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude's on lockdown. Oh, looks like he got sick. What did he get sick with? Oh, he got sick with, you know, the scribble, cha-ching.
9 millimeters of
infected 9mm bullets. Oh. Yeah, gotta love it. You know, any way they could just scribble it onto a death certificate to get their money.
I used to love Chicago, but I had to get out of there.
Yeah.
Now I've got to leave. I got property down in Tennessee.
Yeah, it's still all right for the most part. I'm just hoping that petition the ladies circulating around goes through. I wouldn't mind J.B. Pritzker making my license plates. Yeah, I mean, they got Blago out, so somebody's got to go in.
He's got to fill his spot.
Yeah. Out goes Blagojevich, in goes Pritzker. Let's see how well he does in Cook County as a male feminist.
That guy is just ridiculous. He he tried to buy a Senate seat and they still elect him. It just goes to show how crooked.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. We're one of the worst run states in the union.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, yeah, we are broke. That's why they got the lockdown going on. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to get Indiana to bail us out. No, definitely not. No.
They're going to bail them out.
Heck no.
New York, same thing. California.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are making more money on unemployment than they were making when they were working. Yeah, my mom's in the same boat. And a good buddy of mine worked at a trophy shop. You He's like, you know, I normally work 40 hours a week and I get a little bit of overtime, but I'm making more, you know, just sitting making music than I was, you know, sitting making trophies. I'm like, well, dang.
What is it, $900 a week?
Something like that. Yeah, he was getting like, I think he's getting like 600 or something. And then his wife was collecting food stamps and that because, you know, she hasn't been able to work for a while, you know. It's not one thing, it's another usually, you know, in the state of Illinois. Oh, you have a minor felony for peeing in public or getting a fender bender or, you know, not having a proper city sticker. Oh, we can't give you a job. Yeah. A crooked state wants straight people. What's the odds?
They all got their hands in your pocket.
Oh, yeah.
That's why the Democrats like masks.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
They're all crooks.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Little wannabe mobsters. Yeah, they're like, Capone cut in on our business. That's racist.
They don't know what it's. None of these kids know what it was like in the 60s. And they don't know who was behind all the Kent State shootings.
Oh, yeah.
Democrats.
Of course. You know, that's why they killed off Martin Luther King and Lincoln Rockwell, because they wanted to get both the factions to start killing each other. Because they were like, okay, well, this guy's against our government plan. Shit, we got to get rid of him. Oh, this guy conveniently is too. Hey, what happens if we get rid of both of them? Race war. You know, and that's why they're still trying to do that stuff today.
Not going to come out good for them, but
Well, no, it's not going to come out good for the government.
even for those days, I lived by the Black Panther.
Oh, joy.
So we lived below the windows. I don't know if you go to Lawler High School.
No.
The high school.
Mm-hmm.
10 years the building was up.
They what?
They destroyed it.
Huh. Damn.
Inside out. There was, after the first year,
Yeah.
every window was boarded up.
Damn.
They broke all the windows.
Jesus. I got damaged something that bad. Good God.
It only took them 10 years.
Wow.
And then they had to tear the building down. And I looked just to see. I wanted to see references to it. Because I was making a point on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's erased from history.
Huh.
There's
Interesting.
only one mention of it. It was a class reunion.
And they probably got rid of it because it doesn't fit the narrative. You know?
It was a nice high school, too. Modern high school.
Yeah. Yeah, same as a lot of these neighborhoods, man. Same thing. Yeah, they're decent neighborhoods, and oh, we got the plate, we got the flight. Neighborhood goes downhill.
Yeah, where I grew up, Roosevelt High School,
Yeah, I heard of Roosevelt. It used to be decent.
down on Kimball and Lawrence.
Yes.
Actually, it's on Wilson and Kedzie.
Right.
Wilson and Kimball.
Off of Kimball, yeah, it's probably boarded up by now.
No,
It's still open? Oh, I'd be damned.
and Hagen High School. Hagen Grade School. Wilson and Hamlin.
I don't think I've heard of that one. I mean, I haven't been.
You're from the south side.
Yeah. So I'm scratching my brain and I'm like, I heard of the first place. I don't remember where the others are at. Yeah, I normally don't go too far up north. Yeah! That's awesome. Oh, good, and it's clearing. All right, no more rain.
I was gonna say they had
Oh, yeah.
stayed there.
Yeah, shoot, when I was a kid, man. Wait, did somebody just lose their change? I just heard like a bunch of change just fall.
It was on the floor. The change was a trailer.
Oh.
It's like, I had a trailer with it. And the change was right.
Ah, that was sounds like, oh, quarter attack.
$1.50, really?
Yeah. Hey, do you want to change for $5? I got you. Bag of quarters. Nice. This is looking good. Weather's clearing up. I'm getting a lot of support. A couple people got some good stories. Well, at least we got an ambulance here. In case anything happens. That's always good. How long is this plan to go on for? Any idea?
1 to 3.
1 to 3?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, the response is overwhelmingly in favor.
That's good.
For every middle finger we get, there's 15, 20 honks.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. It's good. Getting a little exposure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I myself am live streaming on YouTube right now.
Yeah, well, it's going to start some conversations, hopefully, with people. Like, hey, you see those people? You know?
Yeah. I hope so. There's been a couple folks. Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, a lot of folks, they just want to get back to work. Yeah. Yeah, not everyone's like me, you know. Not everyone's, you know, got a food-related warehouse they work in, and they, you know, I was one of the lucky ones, you know. A lot of other folks, they just got shafted by this.
Yeah.
And Pritzker was like, "Oh, you're a peasant. Screw you and die."
Yeah. I'm medical, so I still have a job, but fewer hours. Still, a lot of people don't have it. So, how come Walmart can be open?
Yeah.
Shops sell the same stuff across the street. They're closed. Bazillions of people go into Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't handle the 70 customers going to the other little shop down the street, maybe? You know?
Yeah.
How do you pick and choose who stays open?
Yeah, I don't like
I
that.
don't get that. No.
Yeah, like my local hardware store, they could barely be open.
Yeah.
You know.
I think, be responsible.
Yeah.
If you're really sickly, you're too terrified, be home.
Mm-hmm.
Wear a mask. Everybody's you gotta realize this virus is gonna be here forever.
Oh, yeah.
The virus ain't gonna
Yeah, it might burn itself out, but it's going to mutate and it's going to mutate.
be there to some degree in some form. So
Right.
I say at some point you gotta put on your big boy immune system and
Mm-hmm.
go back to work.
Absolutely.
But be careful. Don't be
Yeah.
stupid, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't be reckless, but yeah, don't be absolutely terrified of it. I mean,
I don't want to wear a mask for the rest of my life.
oh, yeah,
I can't see working another 20 years wearing a mask.
oh, yeah, it drive me nuts too. Like before I could get my hands on an N95, I grabbed my M17A2 and I just started wearing that to work. And dude, I sweat like crazy in that thing. I had to clean it up every break. Yeah. I mean, who wants to wear a gas mask every day for work if they don't have to? This is looking good. They had a bit more of a cross section here. I could probably get. Let me see what I can do.
What about
Woo! Oh! Nice! We're live on YouTube, everybody! Oh, I love that, Kim Jong Pritzker! Oh, that's awesome! I'm gonna have to get a picture of that with my regular camera once I get done live streaming. Oh my God, that's awesome! Oh, that alone was worth the drive from Chi-Town. Not too much, man. Trying to help out. Live streaming it on YouTube.
straight, buddy?
Damn straight. Hell yeah. We want to work, dang damn it. We're the employables. Yep, deplorable employables, or the employable deplorables.
Stand up, America.
Hell yeah!
Time to wake up.
Nice.
Yep. New normal.
Regrettably, yeah, the new normal is communism.
Stand up and fight.
Absolutely.
Voice your opinion. You have to be heard, or you're just gonna lay down and roll over. They're gonna gut their food on our throats, man. We gotta do something about it.
I agree. That's why I signed the ladies' petition to depose Pritzker.
Yeah, he's one of them. One of many.
Yep. Oh, shoot, your hat.
First time. Thank you, sir.
Not a problem, man. Woo. Dang. Just windy as Chi-Town over here. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was glad about that. It didn't last too long. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Live on YouTube, everybody! Yeah. All the way!
Yeah, buddy.
I love the Trump hat, man! Absolutely, yeah! I made my own MAGA shirt!
Oh, nice.
Nice stogie, man! We're live on YouTube, everybody! I agree, I signed the petition as well. We should recall him. Aren't you cute? That's awesome. We got entire families here. I've got a fair amount of support here. Ooh, whoops. Make sure I don't get hit by a car. Oh, looks like we got another guy off in the distance. Yeah. We got another guy off in the distance there. All right, cool. Looking good, everybody! Hell yeah!
Video bomb.
Yeah! Hell yeah!
USA.
USA! USA!
Hey, take off the mask and show me your smile. You want to fall water? Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Show me your smile.
I love this guy.
Yeah! Yeah, buddy! Yeah! There's two today! There's number 2!
All right. Nice.
Yeah, buddy! That's
Nice. Oh, good. Now I can finally see the live chat. Billy and Green Moon, good to see you guys. As you can see here, we've got a very lively pep rally captain.
Yeah!
Freedom to smile, my friend.
That's our Constitution. Boy, take care. Such a bad boy, don't pass no unconstitutionally, unconstitutionally illegal enforcing all this order. This is socialism. Look around. This is socialism, communism, this is BS. Fight against this BS.
I agree. They shouldn't force us to have to wear masks. Voluntary, man.
It is voluntary. We have to choose. We have the freedom to choose to do what we want to our bodies.
Yep.
And pregnancy, taking the abort, we cannot wear masks. Period. They've been arguing our body, our choice. Well, now it's on their asses.
Yep.
It's on our side, our body, our choice.
Yep.
You like it, stay home, cuddle up in your blankets like a little snowflake that you are.
Snow is very beautiful. The wunderbar Edelweiss.
The fact that they've given snowflake a bad name because snow is very beautiful, but at the same time, they kind of
Yeah, I feel you, man. I'm the only guy like when it comes to winter. It's all good. Yeah, like they say, the joke's always better if you play into it, right? Oh, yeah. Don't go too far down the rabbit hole. You won't be able to come out. Yeah! Woohoo! Gotta love this guy. He's hysterical. Hey, everybody! Freedom over sniffles. I like that one. That's a good one. Yeah, we're trying to, Green Moon.
Here we go.
Oh boy, we got more supporters. We'll see. Hopefully she don't come over and kick you in the balls. Yeah. I was awesome. You're like, I want to see your smell. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And she starts jumping around and everything. I was like, oh, this is cool. I hope they come join us, man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're doing pretty good for a pep rally captain.
I have a night. Well, I had one night. She had to leave. But I ordered one on Amazon. $14 with that. I can afford it.
Nice.
I got 2 people to take off their mask.
Good. Yeah, that's awesome. All you have to do is just ask him to smile. Yeah.
And it's going to take a lot of years off your life before you breathe in. So I kept making that point, kept hitting it, and he's fine. So get off, put it down. Yeah.
Yeah. As that is truthful.
Yeah. I do not wear a mask because of health reasons. That being said,
yeah, and that's absolutely nuts that they're fining you for not following.
and it is for health reasons. If I am forced to wear a mask, I will let them know that is fine. I will put this mask on with protest. Just know this. If I decide to die, I or somebody on my behalf will be suing you personally for your
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it is like the Boston Tea Party, where everyone's just getting rid of their masks. I'm not wearing mine right now because I'm sick of it. I have to wear it every day at work. I got one of those respirator N95s. Yeah. And before that, because we had a couple people at work that caught the dang thing, I got worried, so I started wearing my gas mask because they're like, well, you have to wear a mask. I'm like, I'm not going to wear one of those crappy ones because they're made in China too. You are right. If it doesn't have a rebreather, you breathe it in your own CO2. I got asthma. That's bad.
In all honesty, I'd be open to wearing a face mask if it had ventilators and everything.
Yeah.
And it had the little blocks in it to make it sound like fucking.
Yeah! That's why I like gas masks, because you can actually get the voice modulator attachment. You can, yeah. Like, I almost did that with my M17A2, because at work I was, like, known for wearing the gas mask and everything I had on and everything. And definitely. Looking good, everybody! Nice! I love the hell out of that. That's still so cool. Oh, that is awesome. Thank you. Oh, that is neat. I've got to get me something like that. That is those signs you folks have, the cloth, whichever the heck they are, those are genius for this. Because I bet those are water resistant too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Designer guy, his name is Greg Giordano.
Jordans or something?
Giordano. Yeah. I don't even remember where I got that.
Nice. Yeah, the Gadsden flag's the next thing I gotta get. I've got a decent collection of flags. Awesome, they gave us a thumbs up. Yes, I've got.
I'm a little worried about you out there.
Yeah, I was a little bit concerned because I almost walked into somebody's car. I was like, oh crap, I didn't see him there. Oh, yeah. I have insurance. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I am trying to get the crowd for the audience. I've got like 2 or 3 people that are watching right now. But at the same time, I don't want to wind up getting hit by all these cars over here. Because, yeah, that would suck. Don't want to get run over. Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, that's true. Because if I'm dead, they'll register me to vote for the Democrats. Yeah. Yeah, and then they'll mark it as a COVID death. Oh, man, hit by a car. Oh, did he have it? Yeah, he had it. All right. Is that a protest? And he caught it. We have to lock down the protests.
If it hadn't been for COVID, he wouldn't have died.
Yeah.
A lot of them like that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he had all these things, but hey, there's COVID. Put that on there.
Money, money, money. Ching, 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 ching. COVID, baby. Yeah, I've been laughing hysterically about that. They're like, bullets, yeah, COVID. Stabbings, also COVID. Dog bites, COVID, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, the flu goes really far. Yeah. Yeah, even epilepsy's I hear has gone down. You know, while this virus has gone all the way up. I find that hysterical. Hey, Nat. Oh, I love the name of you two guys in chat. HIV and McTits. Oh my God, that's hysterical. I got two people that just started watching. One of them's named Boobs McTits, and the other one goes by Natural Healthy HIV. The names these people think of, it's absolutely hysterical. I love the comedy of it. Oh, it's hysterical. It's on YouTube. Yeah, I'll be live streaming this from YouTube for the entirety of the event, and I'm going to post it on MeWe, which is primarily why I found out about this. It's an alternative to Facebook. Yeah, it's, Janie was, yeah, it's mewe.com. That's pretty decent. There's a good chunk of Trump supporters on there. I'm in the... Whoa, whoops. Yeah! That was cool. That was the lady that brought her kids. Oh, cool.
Looks like the rain's over.
Thank God. Yeah, I'm glad that things going that ways, man.
Be able to see any of these flags like this.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, after the traffic dies down a little bit, I'll go do another little walk around for everybody. I think I've got like 4 or 5 people who are watching. All of them have ridiculous names. Like my one buddy named himself after a reptile character from a video game. So, you know, he sounds like a hippie name. It's like, hey, I don't know how to pronounce that. Something or other Green Moon. And then the other two I was telling you about, they got silly names. And the only normal person is poor Billy. Yeah, Billy. He's the only person with a normal name. 4 or 5 people picking goofy names. And it's just Billy. He's the normal kid out of everyone on the internet. Go if you go on YouTube and look up Rockford, Illinois, Open Illinois protest, you should find it, or type in Scooby 331, not Scooby like in Scooby-Doo, it's SCOOBIE 331. That's my correspondence channel that it's on. Yeah, I know it's a. Yeah, so I believe we titled it the Rockford, Illinois, Open Illinois protest. Curbside resistance against J.D. Pritzker. Yeah, just like put Rockford, Open Illinois.
We went to the one in Belvedere. We live in Belvedere. There's nobody there, so
I
remember this one.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't go there.
Well, we got there late, like half an hour late.
Oh, yeah, I got late here too. Yeah, I got here just on time, and then I was getting the camera and everything together, and then I realized I forgot the SD card, so I had to wait in line at Best Buy to go get the SD card. And then after I got the SD card, the correspondent's like, okay, now I got everything set up, but I got to go pick up dinner for the family. I'm like, oh, all right, that's fine.
On the couch. I fell asleep on the couch while I was eating breakfast. Right after breakfast.
Well, at least you didn't fall asleep smoking. Awesome. Looks like one of the internet people with the goofy names doesn't like the Democrats, so that's good. Awesome. That is awesome. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. I think I see thunder over there. Uh-oh. There's the police. Hopefully, we're okay. Okay. All right. Doesn't matter. If I have to whip out my press credentials. Yeah, hopefully, because from those clouds over there, it seems like it's blowing in that direction. So hopefully it keeps going that way, because I see a little bit of a... Well, it looks like we got two dudes going home. I don't think the last car liked us. I couldn't tell if he was doing this or if he was giving us a middle finger.
Alright!
Damn right, man! Yeah! If you can't work, you can't eat, man! Yeah! Hell yeah! Awesome. It's good that we're getting some decent support over here. I'm trying to do another run by here real quick before I get turned into... Oh, nope, I'm going to get turned into roadkill.
They'll do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why as soon as I seen the car there, I was like, nope.
It's what they're good at, right?
Really?
That's how you can tell.
Oh, what a bunch of punks.
Not today.
Why don't they just park and come and talk to us or something like, I don't like you because of my federally enforced
They
teepees.
have nothing to say. Nothing to debate with.
Usually they're just full of egregious one-liners, you know. We want government. You know, that's usually all they're full of. You folks headed home?
Yep.
All right, thank you folks for dropping by. See you around. It's we lost a couple people, but we still got a good chunk here. Hey, I figured if they didn't like us so much, they'd be sitting across from the other end of the street. We not like you because I like government and CNN. Yeah. Sitting there in their, you know, rainbow-colored bikinis and all that goofballatry. Goofballatry.
Somebody asked, what's cute?
Yeah, I dig that. I seen a couple of people here with the Q shirts. I dig it.
If you don't, yeah. That's what we're fighting.
Yeah. Well, we want to know. You know, it's simply what it is.
That's it.
You know, like some people, like, I think their thing, like, is why they don't like you is, like, they get into technicalities, like, well, he should strategically do this and strategically do that instead of this and the other, and it's like, okay, make suggestions, write an email, or, you know.
Well, why are you hating on bacon in the morning? It's like, what he's fighting for is what we're fighting for.
Yeah, it's the general idea, yeah.
You and that. It's not like someone else.
Yeah, like, basically, from what I understand of Q and that, it's basically a more effective version of Anonymous from a conservative angle. So I was like, okay, I can dig it, you know? Yeah.
Question him.
Yeah, and that's why I dig it, you know? Because you know, back in the day before everyone became a violent masturbator, I used to be with the Chicago Anonymous people. And then one day they just decided to just, you know, oh, well, we're going to be dumbasses and, you know, we're going to get arrested. And I'm like, why are we going to do dumb things to get arrested? Well, you know, fuck the government. And I'm just like, but you don't want to be arrested by the government.
Like finding new antique over here. These two guys walking through. You see them with their masks on?
Yeah, I seen the two dudes.
Careful.
Yeah,
They don't fit in. You can tell.
yeah.
They're not here for the same thing.
I'm not sure. I'm a bit suspicious about it, but yeah, I know.
Yeah, everybody.
They're
Yeah.
not dressed like us.
Yeah, they look like they're casual passerbys or something, or maybe doing recon or something. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, the good thing is I know a couple people here, you know, they at least know a thing or two about self-defense. I mean, if a whole lot of them come over here, I'll just go grab a few things out of the trunk and go, I challenge thee! I'll punch him out of left field. Why you challenge me? There's like... yeah. Nobody ever expects the sword of the Inquisition. Whether it be Monty Python's or Warhammer 40,000.
You keep pulling it out of the car like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, literally, like nerd-wise, if I were to get like one of those realistic Warhammer swords, oh Jesus, it'd be twice my freaking height. I just literally, okay, let me put the MAGA hat on and everything. I, Commissar America, challenge thee! Yeah! Large 30-foot sword comes out of nowhere. Yeah, Tiefling's like, what the hell is that? And I'm like, I am a professional Warhammer cosplayer, and I challenge thee, heretic! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now that's one of the things I'm gonna have to look into. I'm gonna have to look into whenever the next Warhammer convention is. I'm just gonna have to find somebody to go, hey, how much to get me a life-size chainsword? I don't care if it's got the teeth or not. I just need it. So next time when the Antifa's run around and go, I challenge you. As soon as they'd be like, but we're supposed to be the cosplayers. They got nothing but, dare I say, cardiac manipulation devices, if you get my drift. They're normally
This guy that's coming up and said, so who's running all this? You're not doing your spatial version.
Ah.
So watch it.
All right, thank you. Woo!
I'm just kidding.
Woo!
I give him my name. What's he thinking?
Woo! That's looking good so far. Yeah. Okay, don't have Billy or anyone else in the chat saying anything? Okay. That's good. I don't have to dress like 5 different people. Yeah, but that's definitely one of the things you're going to have to do. To get some cosplay Warhammer war gear together. Catch the Antifalings off guard. Thanks, dude! We're getting lots of love. Woo! Woo! Cool. We're getting a lot of love here. Good. One gal clapped a couple times before returning her hands to the wheel. Thankfully, she didn't lose control of her vehicle, so that's good. Last thing we need is somebody who's just you're going, oh, yeah, I support. Oh, crap, lost control of the car. Car accident. Yeah, definitely don't want that going on. Hey, guys. You guys getting out of here?
Yeah, I gotta get my
Oh, shoot. Hey, can I get a picture of your sign real quick? All right. Oh, I'll make it.
What are you with it?
Yeah, by all means, yeah.
For sure.
All right. That's awesome.
Try to hold it still because they don't sail with the wind.
Oh yeah, I got the same problem with that one, even though it's smaller.
A lot more support than last time.
Yeah, it looks like it's turning out all right. Hey, thanks for letting me get the picture, man.
Well, take care of yourself.
You as well. Yeah. If you want to watch this event, I got it on YouTube. The channel is Scooby331, SCOOBIE 331.
What kind of videos do you make?
Usually, what I do is I do my own independent series. I did get a combination of war reenactments and turn it into political satire for Kakistan stuff.
I've seen your stuff.
Okay. Yeah, because me on YouTube, I'm the Burnside Film Project. I did I went to May 1st and I live streamed the Open Illinois event over there and I got shot at.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
331?
Yeah.
That's it? No.
No, that's not it. There's...
They buried you, I think.
Yeah, they definitely buried them. Look, that's some of the opposition guys. All one word, though. Put IE.
Oh.
Yeah. 331. Should be. No. Dagnabbit. Shoot. All right.
Go to channels. Type channel.
Go home, troublemaker.
Send me anything you got, okay?
I will. You too. Thank you, guys.
Shoot, that's not it. All right, I'll just give you mine. For whatever reason, it must be buried. Mine would be all one word: the Burnside Film Project. Oh crap! Typo.
Yeah. My life is full.
It's all good. Burnside, not Beerside. So.
Like I said, I'm thinking about taking a leak so bad I can't even.
B-U-R-N, like General Ambrose Burnside.
That's it.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, man, that's all right. It's the heart, right?
Is that your channel?
Yeah, Henrik Thorstensen. Yeah.
I can find your other one through there.
Yeah. Yeah, because my buddy Scoob, he's connected to that channel, so it's. Yeah, I don't get why the heck it is that he's buried on there, because, I mean, shoot, it's streaming from his channel right now.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I'll try to backtrack you through there.
All right.
I'm sure there's a link on there somewhere to that channel.
Yeah, if anything, just, like, leave a comment or something, and I'll link you to it, because it should be there.
It's weird, huh?
Yeah.
Can't even comment on that video.
Yeah, it's strange. It's bringing up all of my Kakistan videos for Backline, but it's not bringing up the live streams. Gotta love how they bury that crap.
Yes, you do. Let me try this one more time.
What the heck? Ads. No. Yeah, what the hell? He's been buried.
They don't want it to be seen.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Well, YouTube just hit their big censorship thing, too.
That's probably why.
And stuff that goes against whatever they...
Yeah, because he's a big patriotic guy over in New York.
Yeah, that's not exactly right. Their cup of tea, either.
Yeah. Shoot.
Well, comment on that one when I get home.
All right, if anything, try typing in Open Illinois Rockford. There it is. Yeah, right there. There's his channel. Yep. All right. There you go.
Take care of yourself, my friend.
You too, man. Thanks, dude. Jesus, talk about being buried. Oh, that trouble just to find it. Thank you. Let's go, Captain Pepperelli.
How about yourself?
So far, so good. Yeah, took a little bit with the one guy I was chit-chatting with because I was trying to show him the YouTube channel and everything, and it got buried. The YouTube channel that I was streaming this on got buried. Like he was like searching and searching, and he couldn't find it. So it took like a good practically 30 minutes just to find the dang channel. Thank you. How's the petition circulating? 30 more? All right, not bad at all.
No, I haven't read.
Oh, good. Good.
They have 6 drive-bys today, so
all right, and that's and you're doing the petition to recall Pritzker as the governor, correct? Okay, Carl Hoffman. All right. Okay. All right.
I want to get Republican on the ballot because this is supposed to be a 2-party country.
Yes.
There's only a Democrat running for senator.
Regrettably, yeah.
So that's why Paul's running.
Yeah.
He's doing it for us, not for her.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, Rauner was a real rhino. Awesome. We had about, I want to say we had about 60 when I first got here. 60,
We had a close to 70. I think I started counting.
yeah, I think you are right, yeah. Because I got here just a couple minutes late, and then silly me, it took me forever to get situated. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good, I'm glad. I mean, I heard that the last one that they had was around 80. So, but maybe, if people keep doing this and get the word out, get it advertised.
All right. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, that's why I'm live streaming the event on YouTube. Yeah, because I want everyone to be able to go back to work. Not everyone's like me working 5-6 days out of the week, you know?
Oh, yeah, I think, a lot of small businesses have it closed. That's part of the reason why we're here. We're here also to support our freedoms and constitutional rights.
Absolutely. Yeah, Pritzker basically said you have no constitutional freedoms. I are male feminist. I agree. Yeah, I signed that as well. All right, yeah. Yeah, before everyone peels out of here, I'll have to go ahead and get my regular camera.
Okay.
What? Tornado sirens.
Tornado sirens over there.
3 o'clock?
So you guys know.
Yeah, no, that's
Caught my attention because it was loud and consistent.
good. I didn't even notice it.
That's why I wanted to say something.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rained a little bit.
But yeah, Bobby.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. I mean, they're not testing the air raid signs today, are they?
It's on Tuesdays of the month.
Okay. Well, that's not good. Okay, so over there would be where they got the. All right, yeah. Oh shoot! Lovely. Ugh.
Coming up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you guys getting out of here? Jesus. Oh, great. I hope Scoop gets back soon then. Crowd's thinning out. They've got the tornado siren going on. I'd be damned if it winds up being a goddamn tornado. Last thing we need to add to those problems. You guys peeling out of here? You as well.
That's great. Everybody's concerned for our safety.
What?
It's so great. Everybody's concerned for our safety.
Yeah, the pep rally guy, he noticed that there was that alarm. That's apparently a tornado siren.
Yeah. There's a tornado warning.
Ah, great.
So concerned for our safety.
That was nice of him. Yeah, great. I gotta wait for my guy from New York to get back so I can actually end this thing then.
I guess we're glad it's needed.
Yeah, seems like it. Yeah, I didn't expect him to peel like that, but then again, you know, it just,
Rally.
yeah. Yeah, we did fairly well here. The only thing is, as soon as that siren kicked up and they're like, oh, hey, that's a tornado warning, you know, naturally, yeah, I'm not going to blame them for getting the hell out of here. You know, as soon as my correspondent gets back, I'm probably going to peel out of here, too, just out of caution.
Sure, old Pritzker said, hey, hit him with a tornado warning.
Use the harp weapon! Probably, man. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, old JB Pinko. They are not male feminists. They have no rights. I ain't fan of it. I am
Dictator for sure.
indefinitely. I agree. I'm not a fan of communism myself. I don't like it.
My sign up against a tree.
Yeah, they're up against a tree, up against the intersection pole there. Woo! Yeah, it's a bit of a pity. I mean, I'm hoping that there actually isn't a tornado.
Is that all you got? Captain Dan?
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you! Cool.
Right on.
Well, damn.
Someone grab me some lunch.
Yeah, I might do the same myself. As soon as my buddy gets back here on YouTube, I'm gonna go, hey, we gotta cut it. There's a tornado warning. You know, if I had the button to do it myself, I would, but I can't. I'm literally stuck here.
I appreciate you being out here and sending the voice across the YouTube.
Thank you, man.
Don't get banned.
Oh, I hope I don't either.
They'll probably keep your ass off for being a patriot.
Oh, yeah. That's why my buddy's stuff got buried, because the guy that had the Kim Jong Pritzker thing is like, what channel, what name, how do I spell that? And it was doing 3 or 4 different ways, and that is buried, you know, all of it was, you know, the anti-videos and stuff. And it's like, nope, that's not his, that's not his, that's not his, nope.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am!
All right.
All right. Either he's gone for the day or he's getting lunch. If anything, I'll hang around here for a few more minutes, and then after that, I'm going to go drive somewhere to go get something to eat. I mean, shoot, I was planning to go get some actual regular film footage, but after that tornado siren kicked up, everyone decided, yeah, we're getting out of here. We don't want to get hit with the tornado. Can't say I blame them. So, oh well. I'll also have to render out some footage. So that's all fine and dandy. Basically the lone dude here right now. Oh, what do you know? Freedom is Central. Come fight for your right to party. RTD event, sound by the infamous. Some DJs. RSVP. 7 p.m. to whenever. Can't tap Marky Mark on the flyer. Thank you! Alright, well, I don't know, I might go ahead and, dagnabbit, if I don't trip over gravel, might go ahead and check that party out later, I don't know. I mean, it looks like the weather's clearing up. Nope, it's just a false alarm with the tornado siren. If not, I'm going to have to go pile into the Home Depot or something. I mean, it's like I could just zip in my car and race a damn tornado. Yes, you're on! Okay, so he is peeling out of here. All right. Well, in that case, I'll have to properly dispose of a sign and wrap it up here. Issues. I mean, some of the folks are still hanging around. I think they're just mainly trying to figure out what the heck it is they're going to do. Thank you! Huh. I don't know. That Red Robin's looking pretty good. Let's see if they're open. 'Cause I really don't want to go to the McDonald's over there for food. Really don't want to. Because I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with Cowboy's sign over there. Well, I'm going to go check in with everybody. See what everyone else is going to be doing. Hello. So anyone know if that tornado siren that went off, like, is that like a false alarm or?
It's probably not tornado siren. It's actually more like tornado warning.
Okay.
There are clouds. If you look at these clouds, they look like they're kind of red clouds. Stirring. So you got clouds going that way. Clouds going that way. So most likely it's just I kind of doubt we're going to get it.
All right, because I mean, I was going to say that's pretty unlucky. Oh, sure, thank you. I don't have it on Facebook. But if you want to post it, yeah, go right ahead. Yeah.
Yes, it's kind of like my grandpa said. Like chewy potatoes.
So you mind if I ask you about your petition?
Oh, yeah, it's just recalling Pritzker.
All right.
I think you signed it.
Yeah, I did. All right.
I mean, I would recall it anyway, but
Right.
it's because you released sex offenders and murderers. It says 143 convicted sex offenders, 3 sexually dangerous persons, 64 convicted.
Oh, we're posing for a picture. Sorry. I had no idea. Sorry. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Likewise. Yeah. So he let out 143 sex offenders, like what? Pedophiles or something?
Yeah.
So a sexually
Convicted sex
dangerous
offenders.
person is he let out 6 sexually dangerous people. A sexually dangerous person.
Uh-huh.
Somebody that's moral compass is so broken that they do not think it is wrong for them to rape someone.
Oh, already then. Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah, so let's look
Are you
them
recording
out.
all this?
Yeah, it's streaming live to YouTube.
Oh.
I actually looked up the numbers.
Uh-huh.
There, you can pull it up. People should do their own
Yeah,
sex.
it's
Oh, there is
research
an
on it.
organization that's
Right.
trying to get
it's
that.
all public information.
Yeah.
You can
That's
pull
good.
it up in all the
They don't think
releases,
sex with
and
a
you can
child
see
is there's
exactly
anything
what
wrong
we
with sex with
release.
a child.
Matter of
Mhm.
fact, it has their
I
names.
know, there's a
So
whole
if
Right.
if you have people that, like I've warned some friends of mine that live in Cook County, look, don't let your daughters go places by themselves. They released all these prisoners.
Yeah.
So it's just be careful.
Yeah, I would be concerned about that. That is a problem.
Absolutely.
Yes, I know a lot of folks are upset that he's been extending the lockdown and he's basically picking and choosing businesses, and then the issue with the church is not being able to be open.
Here's the thing. It's the first time in history that we are actually being forced to be on house arrest and we're letting the prisoners out.
Yeah, that sounds backwards to me. Yeah.
You know, it's against our constitution. We have a constitution. We have constitutional rights.
Yes.
Yeah,
see this on YouTube later.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, how do I get on there?
Back in
If you
1999,
go,
When did we stand Trump 2020?
yeah, that's the MeWe group I'm a part of. If you're looking it up on YouTube, look up Open Illinois Rockford protest, and it should come right up. Oh, you put Isle instead of Illinois.
I'll know that.
Oh, okay.
I know that. I'm not going to tap it.
Okay. Yes, I want to do a couple interviews, but since everyone peeled off after that siren went off, I can't really blame them for leaving. Yeah. I myself, I'll probably get something neat in a good minute here. I'm just waiting for my correspondence to get back. Oh, it's my own MAGA shirt that I made. I wore this to D.C. for the Mother of All Rallies. Thank you. Yeah, politically, basically, I'm a right-wing anarchist who supports Trump. Because Bernie and the rest of these people are like, we want to get rid of the government because we want to make our own. And I'm like, screw you guys. And Trump's like, look, I know you don't like government. I know you don't like all this bureaucracy. I'm trying to decentralize it. And I'm like, I like that. I can work with that. All right, let's bake bread. Exactly. Yeah, that's that's my whole thing. I love the country. I think he's trying to do the right thing.
Imagine if Hillary was in office
I know, right? Just imagine Hillary in office. Oh, Jesus.
She would never open up again. Hillary would just have us closed down completely and then think it's great. Kill all the old people.
Oh, yeah.
Up the children in the schools and think it's great that she got rid of all of them.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Trump right now, we would just be acknowledged.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that a lot of the kids in my generation, these dinguses, they're literally like, okay, if we commit genocide against our grandparents, everything will be okay. And I'm like, no, I love my grandparents. Screw you guys. I know what's wrong with you people, but I'm not genociding anybody's grandparents, even if I don't like them.
I really think that's part of what this is all about, is to get rid of elderly people. I mean, in New York, he sent people with the virus back to nursing homes with body bags.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was one of the first places that got hit was the nursing homes.
In Washington State, that everybody talked about so bad, people were in nursing homes. These people had morbid problems, and then they died, and everybody's panicked, but they're in a nursing home already. They're going to die soon anyway.
Yeah.
Bye, love you guys.
I'll see you around, guys.
All right.
Later. Oh, good. Scoob, you're back. Yeah, Democratic National Committee. Oh, you folks are leaving? All right, you folks have a good one. Yeah, if you folks want to go and see the footage on YouTube, just look up Rockford, Illinois protest. Open Illinois, Rockford. Oh, because I've been live streaming the entire event to YouTube, so in the off case you folks wanted to use it for anything, your own videos or events. Yes.
No kidding?
Yes. Well, that's why I've had my phone situated like this. I've been live streaming it to the internet the whole time.
Are you still?
Regrettably, yes. I intended to end this about 15 minutes ago. All right, see you around, folks. Thanks, Chronic. Yeah, everyone else is starting to gradually leave because, one, not too long ago, we had a tornado warning sign go off. So a good chunk of people got worried, so they decided to get out of here. And it also rained a little bit. And this was scheduled to go between 1 to 3. And, little people came, a little bit of people went. But for the most part, it ended a little bit early because everyone was concerned about the tornado. So as soon as my correspondent gets back in here, I'm basically going to get myself out of here as well. Because, the weather has been shifting lately. We've gone from really sunny to rainy to semi-crappy looking. It's weird. And I'll be honest with you, I am not a meteorologist, so I have no freaking clue if this thing's actually getting, if it's a warning or an actual tornado. I'm used to living in the city proper. you know, for Chi-Town. We never get tornadoes there, so, you know, it could be in the middle of conditions that would be befitting of a tornado, and I would have no idea until it touches down. And I go, oh, goody, what's that thing over there? Oh, crap, it's a tornado. Oh, yeah, I cracked that joke earlier with the cowboy that was here, Chronic, yeah. It was like, hey, you think they're using the harp? And he's like, yeah, probably. We were joking about that, yeah. Oh, it definitely is, you know. I mean, for all I know, like I said, I'm fairly ignorant of how tornadoes work. You know, I'm not used to, you know, being in them. I've been by them occasionally here and there, but, you know, as far as weather conditions, no clue. It could be that they're just like, you know what, screw those guys over there. We're going to set the alarm off. We're going to scare them out of here. You know, could be. And the only good thing is the police haven't given us a hard time, so I haven't had to pull out my press credentials that I got buried on the multiple pictures I have on my phone. So that's good. Mike Morales. I think I've heard that name from somewhere. I know I've heard Morales before. I'll have to look that up, Chronic. Thanks. Yeah, because I'm familiar with HARP, and there's a scalar laser weapon of some kind or another that's supposed to be able to do some crazy stuff. Thank you! But those are the two weather weapons, quote, quote, that I'm aware of. Oh, yeah, screw it if it offends people, Chronic. Not too worried about that. People are going to get pissed off about all sorts of stuff. You know, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, I've heard about the 5G stuff with David Icke. I heard about that, Chronic. Yeah, I'm curious about those doggone things. You know, that doesn't sound right to me. Yeah! It's one driver that doesn't like this out of like a good 100. Oh, well. But yeah, Chronic, I've heard about David Icke and the 5G theory. And just the fact that basically they have to leave a lot of space around these things because of just the sheer power of the radioactive levels of energy, that's concerning. You know, because it's basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to charge a super powered signal to make internet and all other things related to it go faster, stronger, better, and so on. Naturally, if you're going to put that much power into something, you know, there's going to be some safety concerns and such. You know, you're basically like making a superpowered version of a microwave or standard radio wave on steroids. So yeah, that's a little concerning. You know, so naturally, if someone's basically trying to weaponize something akin to 5G, yeah, that's a concern. You know, so I know that the military already has those microwave tanks. Are they developing something like a 5G tank? I don't know. Possibility. I mean, shoot, the microwave tanks looks like this giant radar dish thing on tank treads. They push a button, and next you know, everyone just goes, "Ooh, hot! I feel like I'm being cooked." You know, and they barely get zapped by it for like 3 seconds, and they all scatter just because they feel everything on their body stand up, and it's like, ooh, hot, 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 hot. Hey, Joshua. All right, I think I'm going to get Cowboys sign out of here. I'm going to go figure out what the heck to do with Cowboys sign. Can't exactly litter it here. Have to somehow disassemble this thing or something. How am I going to disassemble this damn thing?
You want me to kill the stream you were saying?
Yeah, I've been waiting on you. Long story short, about 40 minutes ago or so, they kicked off the tornado warning alarm. Or not alarm, siren. They kicked off the tornado siren, so a good portion of everybody peeled out of here. So I was going to get out of here in a good minute.
Okay. I was watching you talk and walk around and follow everybody. It's just literally been too loud for me to turn the microphone on up until about 2 minutes ago.
All right. Yeah, I'm glad we got some people in the chat right now, but yeah, I got to figure out how to disassemble Cowboy's sign here because he left it. He was trying to throw it out and he really didn't know what to do with it, so I got to figure out how to disassemble his sign. And I'm going to peel out of here because I was going to try and get some footage with the regular camera, but as soon as Captain Pep Rally came around, I was like, "Hey, dudes, that's the tornado warning alarm, or not alarm. What the fuck you might call it? Siren. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
right.
I got to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with this thing. So yeah, within the next few minutes, because I know finally we've got people in chat. So if you can't address them, I'm going to be dicking around with some tools or something and try and break this sucker apart.
All right. Well, that's what I'm asking you. Would it be easier for you if I just killed the friggin' thing so you can turn the camera off? It'll give you a free hand.
Actually, yeah, I should be able to kill my camera right now. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, now that I got the camera off, yeah, just go ahead and do your thing for a few. Keep it running, because I didn't want you to not be here and then just there's no footage. Because dang it, wind's been kicking up here. It's like Jesus, like I'm in downtown Chicago.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Most of the chat now, I think you got like people watching.
Okay. Yes, I know. Chronic Blast was talking about 5G weapons and things related to that. I know a thing or two about that. I know a lot of people have, with the virus and all that stuff been going around, have been blaming 5G for it because David Icke was going on for a good minute about how it's something to be concerned about because, long story short, the problem with 5G towers is that they emit a high level of radiation. And it's not like it's like gamma rays or something like that, but it's basically like you take a regular radio tower transmission or a microwave and you put it on steroids. And in order to properly use something like that, you basically have to cordon off a large chunk of land and put warning, area radioactive. You're gonna do shit like that just because it's a very powerful wave. And some people have irresponsibly implemented this technology, and a lot of people have been terrified of it, so they've committed arson. There have been people who have been literally firebombing a lot of these 5G towers because they go, hey, we're locked down because of the virus. Why are you people putting up these 5G towers? What's with this, And they just go, shut up, conspiracy theorist. And then the media makes it even worse. So they basically go, okay, I don't know who's telling the truth, but, if they're putting this thing up in my town, I'm not going to let it happen. And, people all over the world have been burning them down and blowing them up and stuff. It's like people went Unabomber.
Yeah, they sound like they're a pack of Luddites.
Some are. I mean, there is some science to it, and there are some dangers to it, but I wouldn't get arrested. That's my whole thing. Like, I get why they're destroying the towers, but, you know, it's not something I'd do. My crazy ass would be like, all right, let's petition to have this thing removed and bug the hell out of the bureaucrats and tell them I don't want it. I just MIMBY the crap out of them, you know, and have them move it somewhere in the middle of nowhere where they could actually properly cordon off some land. Because, you know, people are concerned about the health risks for it, which is logical. But, you know, people panic, people get scared, and scared people don't always think logically.
Yeah, you gotta see how they hit all of the towers that they put here. It's actually kind of funny. Did I tell you what they did? How they hit the 5G towers that they put around the neighborhood?
Nah, you never told me about those.
Oh, if you go driving around parts of Metro New York, you're going to see these at least 100-foot tall giant white flagpoles.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the towers. They disguise them as flagpoles.
Let's see. Your 60 gigahertz is the oxygen molecule. Let's see, absorption frequency, and they will blame it on the... I get what you're doing. Okay, I see. Devil's biggest weapon is fear. Yeah, oh, that's definitely right, Chronic. He's got a good point there. Yeah. Yeah, well, if they are putting these things up all over the place, yeah, then people are being threatened by it, you know. That's a legit health concern and public safety concern, depending on where they're putting these suckers up at. All right, let me get this flag off. I got it in cape form, so I'm not going to bother trying to properly fold it. And I'm going to go see if the Applebee's or some shit around here is, dagnabbit, is open. I at least got some good footage today for the live stream. I'll have to render some out for the NRN because I was just gonna try and go ahead and get the film footage, but everyone, oh fuck, there's a tornado.
Well, that does always suck having to end it early like that. Let me see something. Does that work? Let's see. Yeah, better. Much better. There we go. So I just realized I was still just presenting you, so I figured I'd hop on here.
All right. All right, let's stick that sucker right there for now, if I can get it to stay up. Yes, I don't exactly have a mount for this damn thing.
Yeah. You know, you're all right by Best Buy. You could just try to see about getting a mount.
Yeah. I gotta wait in line.
Oh, God.
They're not letting anyone physically enter the store, so you have to place an order and wait for them to go get it. And then you wait in line, essentially. I'll go drive by and see who's there. I mean, if anything, if it comes to it, I'll just I'll grab some duct tape and I'll stick the phone up here like I did last time.
Yeah. Chronic Blast was asking, do you see a tornado in Rockford or not?
I haven't seen one, but I mean, the weather's been acting fucking crazy here. The clouds have gone from, they've gone in a couple different directions. So, I mean, it is possible that there might be a tornado. You know, I was telling them, that I'm fairly ignorant of these things because I've spent most of my life in Chicago. I've only been in, the only place where I've been where they've prolifically had tornado problems has been like Pontiac and Dwight and Wilmington. You know, the bumpkin areas of Illinois. All right, looks like we got a line of a couple people here. Screw that. Yeah, I've got a small family of people waiting. Yeah, I think I'll wait on that. I'll just... Let me see here. Let me find something, see if that place around the corner is open. Doesn't mean I have mostly a breakfast place, so I don't really think I could get too much as far as lunch out of IHOP. But if your place ain't exactly open, And IHOP it is. I'd go to the Chick-fil-A over here, but I mean, I'm chickened out, man. I eat chicken practically 24/7. Yeah, but right over here is where we were protesting. Perryville and East State Street, or Argus Drive, as it's considered, technically, I suppose. I don't know what the hell the difference is. Because on the nav it says East State, but the sign I'm looking at right here says 100 North Argus Drive. Which is funny, because Argus is the name of a brewery. I have the right of way? Okay. Shit, news to me.
All right, Chronic Blast has said he's leaving. He was actually saying, it was talking about, I think he's referring to the geoengineering. I think that's what you were talking about with them 5G towers. I remember hearing about that about 20 years ago when they were talking about, what was it? Not CERN, HARP.
Yeah, HARP, yeah.
Yeah, how HARP was doing that shit. Yeah, I remember that from when I was younger.
Yeah, a couple people were worried about that. So, long story short, from what I'm aware of, with HARP, it's basically a kinetic weapon. A kinetic super weapon.
I was actually talking to this black supremacist once named Ra. And me and him were at this biker bar up in Farmingdale, out on Long Island. And he's sitting there, and I know people are listening. They're like, okay, a paisan and a black supremacist was sitting in a biker bar having a conversation about HARP. Yeah, I lead an interesting life, to say the least. But, yeah, he was telling me about that HARP shit. This got to be at least 10, 15 years ago. And I'm listening to him, and I'm thinking to myself, this guy's got to be crazy. And then, sure enough, a few years ago, I'm looking, and they had it in related to that Haiti earthquake, and they're talking about how it was done by HARP. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh wow, I guess this guy, you know, he must have been like ahead of the curve or some shit.
Yeah, people said the same thing about what happened in Japan when they had the reactor go kablooey. They were thinking a HARP was used also. Yeah. Yeah, it's Fukushima Daiichi, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you know, ironically, I was looking at Japan as a possibility because I'll be completely honest, if she had won, I saw what she did when she was senator here. So as part of the reason I told my wife, I said, look, I'm leaving. We're going to go to Japan and get a fucking cabbage farm on the side of a mountain. I'll just drive an import around the mountains all day. I'll be happy as a lark. And, you know, then all of a sudden, the old man went to run for office and brings us to where we're at now. But I remember I even said to my wife after Fukushima happened, I said, wow, if that isn't like God saying to you, nah, you're staying in America, kid.
Yeah.
Bad enough, like, you know, he gets the president elected, and then just to ice the cake, like, you know what, nah, fuck Japan. We want you to stay in America, Scoop, so we're just going to make him glow in the dark again. Like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I look at it this way. God has ordained it. He nuked Japan just to make me stay in New York, so I got
it. Too funny. God said, let there be light in Japan.
Yeah. Said, let there be light. He just didn't mention that it was only going to be a few inches off the ground.
Yeah. Fucking reactor's going to go critical. Bang! Oh, shit! Some pump not functioning. Oh, no. Great dishonor. We nuke ourselves somehow. Oh, shit, Sherlock Holmes. We very fucked.
Yeah, we're probably going to get letters now for that one.
Ah, yeah. All right. I'm about to find out if, here, hold down the fort for a second here. I'm going to go walk into this Red Robin and see if they're taking orders.
Red Robin. Yeah, sure. Do your thing.
All right.
Yeah, I only got a whole friggin' platter of Chinese food waiting on me.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was trying to thank the stream earlier.
Oh. All right. Let me prop this sucker up here, and I'll be back.
All right, do your thing. So as you folks sitting at home watching can see, this is the lovely state of Illinois. And apparently we're looking at traffic. That's what this is a view of. Yeah, good old traffic, good times. So anyway, since I got you guys' attention and we're talking here about this stuff going on in Illinois with the protests and everything, my question to you, chat, those of you who are actually going to get up off your couch, lean forward, and type, what is the deal? Like, what's going on with our elected representatives? I mean, why aren't they not letting us go back out and be Americans? I mean, look, I understand that we nearly elected Hillary with her pantsuit and her friggin', Dylan Roof haircut that she's sitting there walking around. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I mixed Hillary up with Merkel since they look identical. Yeah, but no, they both wear those Steve Harvey suits. And yeah, Merkel's got the haircut like Dylan Roof. And Hillary, she's got the haircut like, oh God, what was his name? I can't think of it. He used to be on Laughing all the time. He used to do the walk up with the big flower. She's got a haircut like him. I remember as a kid when Hillary had that wild haircut. And, the thing about her was when I was younger, I remember because what came out? It was that movie just came out the summer before I think Clinton got elected. Was The Hand That Rocks the Cradle with Rebecca De Mornay. And I ain't into blondes, but she was very pretty. And I remember when Hillary was running for office, she had that wild hairdo, but she bore a slight resemblance to Rebecca De Mornay. I guess, not to sound racist, all blondes look alike to me, but whatever. And I think that's part of the reason that he got elected was because his first lady to be bore a striking resemblance to this actress. That's the only thing I could think of, because I remember Sharon Stone was popular around that time too. And again, that was the look, blonde hair and black eyebrows. And that might possibly be part of the reason that he got elected, because I remember my older brother was had a few choice things he was saying about that broad. So, I mean, yeah, when she was younger, I don't want to say that she was nice looking. I don't want to cast aspersions on a woman or nothing, but apparently that might have been part of the reason. At least what got her elected, or him elected. I don't know. Just a thought. But, yeah. I'm looking at this traffic that they got going on over there. I'll be honest. If you would have told me that this was out east on Long Island, I would have believed it. It looks almost identical. But, yeah. Looks like a nice enough state. I can see why we got so many people in the country that live over in that part. I might actually be going out there in the next month or two to go visit Burnside. So, since I'm talking to you folks, here we go. We'll do a split screen since he's still in Red Robin trying to get his fat on. But, he's back. Was there a line?
I'm in luck. They're open. It's just that they're taking carry-out orders. So basically, the lady's going to come out and she's going to scream John at the top of her lungs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, should I tell her? I was like, ooh, should I tell her John Pepe? Yeah, she'll think I'm fucking with her. So just scream John.
There you go. Awesome.
Yeah, so I'll give her my card and we'll get that taken care of. And then while I'm out here, I'll probably just hit up Wally World or something and get some grocery shopping done, or go home and get the grocery shopping done over there.
You might as well. I mean, at this point, since you're out that way anyway. Let me see. How many viewers we got at this point? Wow, we got 4 viewers watching right now, but we've been doing this for about 109 minutes.
All right.
I mean, do you care if like we kill this soon? Because I still got to do some running around at the house, and you're probably just going to be sitting there waiting to get something to eat. So
Yeah. So if you want to kill it at this point, yeah, go right ahead. Because if we don't have a lot of viewers and they're not really doing much. Just let's see here. What do we got in chat? Oh, it's just Chronic saying, "Hey, I'm out of here."
yeah, exactly. The chat's dead. It's you know
All
what
right,
it is.
Yeah.
Well, I called Tara before, and what had happened was at I think it was actually at 5 o'clock on the nose.
Mhm.
Every other stream was simultaneously having something.
Uh
So yeah, we just got drowned out in noise. That's what that is.
huh. Okay, so we picked the one day where everyone was doing something.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that happens.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We were trying to get this out there anyway, and got the footage out, and we did good. I'm not too worried about it, and neither should you be. You know, I mean, this is what you went to do. You went to get the footage of the protest, and you got it.
Yep.
And oh, before I do close this out, are we streaming on your channel tonight?
I was wondering about that. If you want to, yeah, because I know I was talking to Mick earlier, and he was like, "Hey, when's the next time we're gonna go play some Homefront, man? I'm gonna go shoot some CCP." So, I mean, we could.
Yeah, all right, I'm down. All right. Before I kill this, you got anything you want to say to wrap it up?
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, we had some folks earlier today that were circulating a petition to recall Governor J.B. Pritzker. And before the old folks peeled out of there, who were drafting the petition, they told me the reasonings why they wanted to depose him, basically call him out of office, is because they don't like the fact that their businesses are closed down and they're essentially being put on house arrest, while a bunch of egregious sex offenders are being allowed to roam the streets. And I got to agree with them. And on top of the thing where it's, the businesses are shut down, the churches are shut down, and every time it comes near the end of the month where he's going to do the little review with Lori Lightfoot and say, well, should we open the state? I don't know. We have so many virus deaths, then they go and string us along. Okay, you didn't meet the criteria next month. And then, they just rinse, repeat. So I would very much like people to find this petition online, because I know they said they had a Facebook group. I know Facebook doesn't really like this, so by all means, I would advise people to go to a regular petitioning website that goes to the actual White House, because there's actually a whitehousepetition.org website, if I remember correctly, where you can actually draft petitions to go to the president to get signed. So I would advise people to go there or go to any other similar sites. Just don't go to change.org, because they have a left-leaning bias, so I don't believe they'd be fair. And do your best to circulate a petition to recall Governor J.B. Pritzker. And if you want to go the extra mile, the same for Mayor Lori Lightfoot of Chicago. Reasons why I would say she needs to be recalled is because she's been playing in tandem with Pritzker's lockdown, and she went and got a haircut and told the entire populace she's allowed to get a haircut because she's essential. She's the face of Chicago. She's, our representative. If she is allowed to get a haircut, we should all be able to get a haircut. I've got my hair underneath this bandana so I don't look like I got a mullet. But she can pick and choose what salon she can go into, and she can go in alone, with her little paparazzi and so on. No. If she can go into a hair salon, we can all go into a hair salon. I don't like this. So I would very much like it if people could peacefully assemble and continue the open Illinois protests. Go on MeWe and make several posts about it. Go on Twitter, even though you'll be censored. Go on Facebook, even though you'll be censored. Go on Minds, even though you'll be censored. Go on Gab. You will not be censored there. You shouldn't. Go on MeWe. You shouldn't be censored on there. And go on BitChute and YouTube and make videos about it. We need signal dominance. And that's cool. That. I think my food's coming out here.
All right. Beautiful. All right. So I want to thank everyone for joining us for this broadcast. Obviously, Burnside carried the lion's share of this because my house is pandemonium on weekends, and I can't get any silence to properly stream. Fortunately, the content that was on the stream today was self-explanatory, and you didn't need me bloviating like a windbag. That having been said, Burnside and myself will be back tonight on Burnside's channel, and we might have a few more guests with us, hopefully, or it might just be me and him shooting the shit again. So either way, I'd like to thank you all very much for tuning in, and I'm sure Burnside has already stated multiple times he's very happy that everyone tuned in, because we're trying to get this out there and let people know what exactly your government is getting up to while you're sitting at home in this pandemic lockdown. So for us to actually extrapolate further on everything that's transpired thus far in this past 2 hours that we've been broadcasting, you should definitely tune in tonight, as we're going to be going over this, as well as hopefully answering questions. So
yeah, because I do have to do a follow-up Q&A to the May 1st rally that happened over at the Thompson Center, because a couple people have been asking questions about that, and I can comment on that to a decent degree. It's just I can't reveal any details in regards to the investigation. I can just state there is an investigation, police report's been filed, and talk about that. And if anything, when we do wind up streaming tonight, it'll probably be between like 9, 10, 11 Central Standard Time. It'll probably be Scoob and I bullshitting, and I'll either be playing Homefront or BattleTech, because I just got BattleTech, because I want to crack a couple beers, have a good time in that. It just takes it too goddamn long to set up that freaking green screen, and it gets blotchy because I don't have enough backspace behind me to properly get it going. So we'll either be killing communists with a couple of our friends, or we'll be doing robot mercenary stuff, or I don't know, I might go with the wild card and pop open Valkyrie Chronicles or something. And to make a very much fun about anime character that in World War II with geography all ass backwards.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's hysterical. I'm telling you, you look at the map in this game and you go, none of this makes sense. Russia is Germany. Germany is the EU. And that's not Poland. What is that? Where's Austria in this?
Maybe it's a prediction of what they were trying to accomplish with Merkel and Juncker and the rest of them over in the EU.
Kinda, because what they basically comically did is they took a good chunk of the region that's supposed to be part of China and Russia and decided, all right, this is going to be an autocracy and a monarchy on to boot with a whole bunch of weird anime shit. And guess what? Even though it's Russian/Chinese, it's German, because fuck you, that's why. And guess where the rest of Western Europe is? They're an alliance of democracies. EU. And this weird chunk of land over here that's technically Russia and Poland and some other stuff here, we're going to call that Galia. And they're the main heroes, and they're being raped because World War II in anime land. Oh, there goes my food. Hold on.
All right. Well, if anything, folks, you can see we definitely are going to have a very full lineup this evening. And you're going to definitely see everything that Burnside was just describing to all of us. So, yeah, now you definitely have incentive and reason to tune in, and I look forward to seeing you folks all tonight. So, yeah, if anything, when he gets back in, he's going to say goodbye to you guys for like another 10 minutes. So I'm just going to end this now while he's getting his food, since he said goodbye 3 times already, so he can eat in peace, and I can actually go sit down to my dinner, which is probably lukewarm at this point. So... yeah,
they just got me my pop, and they're going to go run my card real quick, and we'll be golden. So, yeah, for all intents and purposes, thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll be streaming video games and bullshitting later on tonight. We'll be making fun of things one way or another. We'll probably play either Homefront or BattleTech, because I got a very controversial guy who's been begging me to play more of it with me because I got him hooked on it. So, for all you guys that like radical right-wing comedy, and all the SS comedy super galactic, because yes, we believe in freedom of speech and cracking jokes on Wolfen something, because rather run into people who think everything German is bad, or, oh, hey, I actually know the difference between the Panzer Corps and the Death's Head and the so on and so forth. So, I mean, it's comedy all about, and, in general, with the lockdown pandemic, I think it'd be very fitting to take our patriotic frustrations out on some fictitious communists.
Well, it sounds like a plan, and we're definitely going to put it in motion tonight. So until then, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I'm Scooby331. Thank you for watching. Take care, and goodbye.